Hey guys, and welcome to the video. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen the classic ocean money farm, but today I've designed a new farm using the jungle temple. So let me give you a quick tour and then I'll show you how to build it step by step. The core concept that I used for this farm was minimizing travel time between enemies spawning and being attacked. I used hoiking and teleporters to carry the enemies from the spawning rooms to the farming chamber, and then I hold them in place for my summons to attack them. Now, this farm gets very similar rates to the ocean money farm, around 21 platinum per hour, or about 2.8 minutes per platinum. But what I think helps this farm stand out is that it also provides a rare pet drop, golem summons, and solar eclipse summons on top of these money rates. And if you wanted to maximize your profits even further, you could use the golem summons that are dropped to farm even more money. Here you can see what I was able to get after leaving the farm running for about 10 hours. Not too bad. Now, a quick disclaimer before I get into the build. For this farm to work, you'll have to be post-golem, as teleporters don't work inside the temple before he's been defeated. But assuming you've reached this point in the playthrough, let's go over how to build the farm. To start, you're going to want to find a central point in the jungle temple and mark it off. Then, you want to place a teleporter in the center of this area and link it with another teleporter somewhere else in your world. This is how you'll access the farm, so I would recommend putting the second teleporter somewhere convenient to access. Once you've done this, you're going to want to fill in all of the airspaces within a 168 by 94 block space around your central teleporter that you specified at the start of construction. Once you've completed the filling process, you're going to want to count out 61 blocks from the edge of your central teleporter on each side, and then at the ends of those tunnels, place new teleporters. Once this is done, you want to dig another 23 blocks past the teleporter on each side, and in these new tunnels, place a row of blocks and hammer them for hoiking. And finally, place actuators on top of these slopes and use either a switch or an actuation rod to toggle the blocks off. Now, return to the center of the farm, and directly above your central room, dig another room that's 19 by 3. Once this is done, place a teleporter on each side of the room that is 1 block from the wall. And finally, place a row of blocks at the top of the room and hammer them so that they will hoik enemies to the center. At this point, the construction of the farm is done, so now it's time for the wiring. Place 3 dart traps vertically with a 1 block gap in between, like so. Then place teal pressure pads in the dart paths with spacing like this. Next, place 3-second timers above these 2 pressure pads. After this, place 2 OR gates with logic lamps above each. And finally, place 2 3-second timers below these. Now, using red wire, connect the middle pressure pad to the top row of logic lamps. Then connect the OR gates down to the 3-second timers. And finally, switching to blue wire, connect the 3-second timers to the teleporters that we set up earlier, like so. Now that we have the teleporter set up, it's time for the actuators. Using yellow, take the first pressure pad and connect it to the 3-second timer above it. Then connect this wire to both sets of actuators on either side of the farm. Once this is done, do the same thing with the third pressure pad, but this time use green wire. And the last thing that you need to do is place an on-off switch, like this, and connect it to the 3 dart traps with red wire. With this, your farm is done. It's a good idea to fill in all of the unnecessary airspace that was dug out during construction. And I would also recommend adding a water candle for spawns, and perhaps even a merchant to sell items. You can also add 1,500 snow blocks to the farm in order to get Amarok drops for some extra cash. The best gear to use for this farm is a broken slime staff, tiki armor, and a lucky coin. It's also a good idea to have a treasure magnet to collect coins that may fall too far away to pick up normally. You can also use a pygmy necklace, papyrus scarab, and necromantic scroll to increase the number of summons that you have in order to get money faster. And if you want to use the farm for drops and don't really care about money, you could switch the broken slime staff out for a higher damage summon such as the raven staff to achieve faster kills on the enemies instead of taking advantage of the lucky coin. If you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more, consider subscribing to keep up to date with new videos in the future. And if you'd like to download the map with the money farm already built, I have uploaded it to my Discord server that you can join with the link in the description of this video. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.